Hi, I'm Carl Kozlowski for Big Hollywood. I'm on the set of Courage, New Hampshire, and this time we're talking with Nathan Kershaw, who plays Bob Wheedle. So, Nathan, I understand that you are actually British.
I am, yes.
So, are you playing a Brit or an American in this show?
I'm playing a Brit.
Imagine that. Well, okay. So then, what do you feel is the coolest part about being in this show? Because I understand your character goes through a lot of changes, which we'll get to, but being a Brit, you're initially a villain type, I would imagine, right?
I am, yeah. In this show, I get to play many things from, like you say, from a villain, and then he goes on a journey and then becomes better and better, and God forbid, in the end, turns into a good guy.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got a little leak there, I think. I don't know. But so then, how did you prepare? Have you ever done a historic role like this before?
No. I spent a lot of time on Wikipedia.
Okay, like anybody, yeah.
like most of the world.
Catching up on all the time you ignored
That's
history lessons
all the
school.
times, I fell asleep in school.
Yeah.
I caught up on Wikipedia, and then speaking to Jim about the script, and you know where he comes from with it, and gave me a good picture of what's happening in Courage.
Okay, so then what do you feel has been like the biggest challenge and the most fun of doing this kind of role?
To be honest with you, the whole thing, everything from production to acting to post-production, has been an amazing journey for everyone. From the first day we all, turned up on set to do the first episode, to now, the journey and the change in everybody and the efficiency that's been gained has just been amazing, and the change in people. So there's many things. And then Jim writes an amazing part and then lets me play with it and takes away the rules of everyday life that bind me, and then I can be bad because he says I can. Yeah, well, I
understand that your character winds up kind of, you're out looking for deserters, and then you get caught by one of the people in the town, one of the Americans, and then you're locked up in a barn, and then some rather randy activity takes place, if I understand correctly.
Well, all I wanted was a hug,
Yeah, that's what they always say, right?
Yeah, and then one thing led to another, and then I came back a year later in the show and was presented with a child.
Baby. Wow.
A child, yeah. So then my trial for bastardy ensued.
Your trial for bastardy?
Bastardy, yes.
Wow, that's what they used to call that, huh? Yeah, well, I think they should still call it that. I don't know. But so do you wind up like in a stockade or anything like that?
No.
No?
No.
I think they should.
I was what I like to think of as a refined villain. So, I don't do stocks. Just get my hands cuffed.
Do you do summer stock acting or anything like
that? No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess not. He's not going to do winter stock. So what about, what do you feel that the meaning of the show is for, what do you feel there's any extra special meaning for the times we're living in that people can learn some value out of exploring the past like this?
Yeah, there is a very strong value in like just good and bad and moral values and all that kind of stuff that in some modern day TV has been lost. So anybody who wants to show kind of kids how things were and how things were sorted out and how rules were made, this is perfect. And it just shows good people and good characters, and good things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people. So it's a very good moral message.
Okay, despite the bastardy, but you learn. You become a better guy.
You see, I learned from my mistakes.
Okay, well, that's good. So then, what about your friends and family across the pond? Have you told them that you're playing a guy who becomes basically a turncoat?
Well, I have told a few of them, and they see it on various internet websites of what I'm doing and all the pictures that Jim puts up every day.
Yeah.
And I actually got a message from my cousin the other day, and she said, I've seen all these pictures for over a year now, and all these video clips and the DVD that we stream online. Are you famous yet? And I was like, close. We're trying.
Yeah.
We're really trying.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Not quite yet, but we're definitely on the right path.
You definitely are. So then, I understand you've also been seen in quite a few top commercials. Like you've done ads for Uno, the big card game, and then you've done
Yep.
the iPad,
Yep.
and what the latest one I understand is oh, I don't know. Those are the two main ones, correct?
Yeah.
So then, what about the iPad? Did that get you? Where was that shown, in America or in England? Or
No,
what?
no, I played a soccer coach.
Okay.
So it was actually played in England. Well, he's playing now in England, France, and Denmark.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, there were several different versions, and I did the European version. There was a version for Korea, Australia, and the North American one was basketball.
Oh, okay.
So it was like an app on the iPad too.
Okay, great. And so then, what would you say your big ambition? Like, do you have a dream role that you could play, or is there an actor that you wish you could have a career like?
I've got to admit, right now, I do love how minimalistic Ryan Gosling is.
Okay.
I love how little he does on screen.
You mean, do you like being lazy, or you mean, or does it mean something else? Am I misunderstanding?
I like being efficient,
Okay.
getting things across with not a lot.
Okay.
So I love the way he's doing that, and I also love the way he's crafted his career, finding a balance between earning a living from the box office and actually getting some, kind of creative fulfillment out of what he does as well. So that'd be perfect, finding that balance between, as I say, earning a living and being happy in what you're doing.
Well, he plays like a fast car driver, getaway driver, and drive. So I was told that you're actually a race car driver yourself.
Well, since I've been 4 years old, I've ridden motorbikes. So motorbike
Wow.
racing was kind of my thing. Cause
Even before they give you licenses at 4 in England, or what?
not to ride on the fields that I rode on.
Okay.
So, I could never afford car racing, so I always raced bikes.
Wow.
But now moving to America, I have a car, and I hosted a car racing TV show last year. So
Oh wow, what was that for?
it was for a company called Redline Time Attack, and it was a TV show called Circuit Battles that aired on Versus, and we spent a lot of time up at Willow Springs and Button Willow. So I definitely got the bug to want to take my car on the track.
Are you doing any race car driving in Kershaw, Hampshire?
I'm talking to Jim about it.
Okay, we'll see if we could add it in there.
Revolutionary racing.
That's true. Okay. Oh, I guess there wouldn't be cars. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay.
well, horses. It's close.
Horses. There you go.
We can
Horses.
still hurt ourselves. That's the important thing.
Yeah, of course. Why not? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Nathan Kershaw. Woo! And I'm Carl Kozlowski for Big Hollywood. Thank you.
Thank you.